That's what I'm about. I'm the type of person where I don't have to put $20,000 into Bitcoin or Litecoin. What's up, YouTube? Back at you again with another video. I know you like, God dang, this guy on a roll. He done did 3 videos in 1 week. Yeah, man, I've had a lot of time to reflect going into this new year. But let's talk about this cryptocurrency stuff, man, because I talk about it a lot on Facebook, Twitter, and my Instagram, CB Life Hacks, which everyone should follow. Oh, we just went up a little bit more, but I haven't really talked about it on YouTube, and really is because of the fact that I know a lot about it, but I don't know enough to actually, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I haven't read like a lot of the manuscripts and stuff, so I don't have like deep thoughts about it. I'm just looking at it from an investment point of view. So I started investing in cryptocurrency last year, probably around November. I was actually keeping track with it ever since May of last year when it was actually super low. But honestly, I didn't even know how to buy into it because I used to tell my coworker that I worked with, I was like, man, I want to buy into crypto. I think it's going to boom. And I just didn't know how to buy into it, and I really didn't do the research, because if I did, I'm pretty sure Coinbase was active and I could have bought into it and made a lot of money, because I was ready to throw probably about 1,000 in, and I mean 1,000 at what, $30-$40 back then for a coin, $50 coin. And I definitely could have had some money by now. But so I watched it all of those months, and to me it was just too crazy. I've never seen anything like that. I don't think it's ever been anything like that in the history. And I know everybody talk about the tulip and the housing market and all that stuff, and those crashes, but I've never seen currency go up so fast, so much, and just so quick. It was crazy. I mean, at one point I think Bitcoin reached 20,000, or what, 19,900 something. It was like right at 20,000. But for people that don't know a lot about finances and stock, there's always a buyback point within the market, and there's always a time when you have market correction, and that's basically what you're looking at right now. This is January the what, 12th, and I mean, this is market correction. Now I still think Bitcoin might go to 17, 18,000 this year. But I don't see it going to 100,000 like a lot of people were saying. Um, my main purpose for investing in cryptocurrency is just to not get left behind. I mean, I had $1,000 to invest, and I basically, as you can see, I bought like a really big chunk of Litecoin. Um, at the wrong time, as you also can see, because I think when I bought it, it was at a high, and I bought a little bit of Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum, and now the price of my Litecoin, it has diminished a lot. It's at 478, which it should be at like 800 actually, or 750. So I mean, you're taking wins and losses, but the only thing about this is I look at it as diversification. So I have a lot of the big name stocks, Facebook, Microsoft. I'm on track to buy 5 shares of Amazon Monday, and I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to it or short it. I know a lot of people's like, how are you gonna short Amazon? It's going up crazy. But just give me time to figure out what I'm gonna do. But basically, I wanted to buy into cryptocurrencies, the main ones that they have on Coinbase, just to be in the loop, because I really do think Litecoin is gonna skyrocket this year. I've heard a lot of talks about Litecoin joining with Facebook to be used as a currency payment. So I think that would be kind of cool, and that would probably bump it back up to 300. Oh, it just what, 259 that quick on Bitcoin. But I think that would definitely bump it back up to $300, or maybe 350, and then it would go up from there. But basically my whole thing is diversification. So, I have stocks, I have mutual funds, and now I have cryptocurrency. And I don't just, do tech stocks. I basically have an Excel spreadsheet with everything on there. I do tech, I do banks, I do cell phone carriers, I do uh groceries, farms, oil, gold, uh you name it, man. I'm pretty much into a lot of those stocks, and that's my goal for 2018, to be as diversified as possible, but also not have so much money in that it could hurt me. So, I put $1,000 in. This $1,000 is nothing. It won't hurt me. If, like I told my friends, if you if you put this money in, put it in as you're going to the casino and you lost it. I mean, if this $1,000 goes to zero right now, I wouldn't be affected by it. I mean, it'll just be money lost. But if it goes up, that would help me significantly. So, that's how I look at investing in cryptocurrency. Because people always say, well, how much should I put in? You put in what you're able to put in. Don't go take out a mortgage like I've heard some people do. Don't put your savings into this like I've heard some people do. Put what you're able to put in. If you, let's say you are the type of person that you go out every week and you spend about $50 a weekend on yourself just having fun, and this month is 4 weeks in a month, so what, that's $200. You take that $200 and you buy you a coin. Well, now you can't buy a coin because all of them are too high, but back then you would be able to buy you one LiteCoin or one Ethereum. But yeah, that's what I would say, do, man. Diversify, uh buy a little bit of everything and just leave it. Don't even look at it, don't worry about it, just let it stay there. But also keep in mind that you don't want to put any money in that you would actually need. uh these currencies and this crypto thing is new, but you have to realize that the cryptocurrencies are not what's fueling, the minds of people that actually know about this stuff. What it is the blockchain. It's the blockchain and the ledger, and that's a deeper conversation for another time. I don't want to make this video too long, but the blockchain and the ledger are things that's going to be around forever, and it's going to change the world. It's people in countries and places that have super high banking fees, or people that don't have banks at all. Just imagine that you can send someone something and they can pay you in crypto, and it can be there. The money could be there within 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Now, this may not be feasible for going to like Walmart, because you don't want to be at the cash register and you're ready to check out and you got to wait 10 minutes to, get your groceries paid for. But for that person in, I don't want to name any places because I don't want to sound biased or whatever, but that person in another country, a third world place, or a place that, don't have the kind of living that we have in the United States, that can actually pay you, and I mean just pay you from a phone or pay you from a computer, and it's basically to them like instant. I mean, 15 minutes isn't a long time from somewhere across the world to be written to the blockchain by the miners and stuff, and then it comes to you and you cash out and you send the goods. I mean, it's going to really change goods and services and e-commerce. It's going to take it to a whole nother level. I think PayPal should watch out. um but yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video to talk about that and let you know that I think everybody should buy into all of these except Bitcoin Cash. I'm still not sure on that crap. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, I think everyone should buy into it. You don't have to put a lot of money into it. Just don't get left behind. That's what I'm about. I'm the type of person where I don't have to put $20,000 into Bitcoin or Litecoin, or buy a couple Bitcoin. I just don't want to get left behind. If it does shoot up, I'll make some money on it. I might not make the full, 14,000 per coin, but if I got 500 or 600 in, I'll make a little bit. And I'll give you a prime example. I bought Ethereum back when it was less than it is now, and I only bought it for 50 or 60 bucks, and it's at 104 right now. Didn't put a lot of money into it. $60 isn't a lot, but look how much it's shot up to. I mean, you just don't want to get left behind, and that's pretty much the game that we're in now when it comes to finances and everything being so fast and electronically. You have to stay up on your game of what's hip, and just put a little bit in of everything, and don't get left behind.